Welcome back. Well, it's time for Where to Eat in Oklahoma, brought to you by Cisco, where great restaurants shop. Cisco's chef Dale Tanner and owner of Bill Kamp's Meat Market, Bill Kamp himself, join us with a very tasty dish coming up here in a little bit. But before we dive into that, I want to talk about the butcher shop aspect to what you do, and people can get really great cuts of meat, can't they?
Extremely good cuts of meat, Alex. These are just a few of the items that Bill carries in his shop. Like we said, Bill is a full-service butcher, just like the old days, where you could walk in, watch the butcher cut your meat, and he does a lot of other really good things. Bill, why don't you tell us about what you brought with you here?
Yeah, tell me about the different cuts that you brought.
Well, we've been doing stuff like this at 7310 Northwestern for 11 years. And I've got 30 years in the business, and then the family has over 100 years in the business.
Oh, so you know what you're doing.
I think so.
A little bit, okay.
So this is really our core business. We do takeout food. That's a relatively recent development for us, but this is what we're really all about. It's grilling season, or getting real close to it, so I brought some of our featured grilling cuts. Starting here at the top, this is a Berkshire pork chop. You don't see that everywhere. It's cut extra thick to go on the grill and cooked to perfection. And the Berkshire is it's breed specific, which means it's kind of like, say, an Angus cow. It is a specific kind of pig, and unfortunately for them, they're really delicious. And so then this
unlucky pigs.
Unlucky pigs, but fortunate people. And then this particular chop is from Iowa, where it's corn-fed, a lot like an Angus steer, and then they ship it down here to us. Actually, Cisco ships this to us. This is a porterhouse steak. It's USDA Choice Certified Angus, aged at least 21 days, and then porterhouse means it's got a great big tenderloin on it, which we like.
Oh, okay.
This is a ribeye, also USDA Choice Certified Angus. Lots of nice marbling. That's what we're looking for. These lightning bolts of that beautiful marbling in there. That's what makes it juicy and tasty.
Because it's the fat that gives a lot of
absolutely.
flavor.
Unfortunately, that's what makes it taste good.
That's okay.
KC strip, and west of the Mississippi we call it a KC. East of the Mississippi they call it a New York strip.
Okay.
See, I grew up in New York. I didn't hear KC strip until I moved out here.
You're a Yankee?
I am a Yankee.
Okay.
I went by New York strip too, and I'm from Wisconsin. But interesting to know. Fun little tidbit.
This is something that you don't see in a lot of meat markets here in Oklahoma, or especially in Oklahoma City. This is a beef tri-tip. It's also a USDA Choice Certified Angus, and it is a grilling cut that's really popular on the West Coast, and it's used in a process called Santa Maria barbecue. They grill it whole over white oak with a specific kind of seasoning on it, and then that's sliced thin and cooked to a medium rare. It's really delicious.
Oh, that's great. So now we've got the meats. Do you sell marinades and that kind of thing too? Or do you have recommendations maybe?
We sell some marinades. I'm kind of a purist when it comes to stuff like that. Why cover up these beautiful flavors with something else? I go simple and straightforward. Salt and pepper. Now we do an in-house seasoning. We call it Bill's Blend. And it has a strong herbal content, which is perfect for beef cuts like this. It can be used either dry or moistened on the beef.
Well, and you probably don't have to have a marinade if it's actually good. So it just isn't a.
It is. This stuff is fantastic.
What do you think?
Does that look good to you, Dale?
I would eat it right now. The way it is. They're flashing up on the screen right now some great pictures of the inside of your store. Like we said earlier, you do a lot more than just cut meat. You have some specialty items and some to-go items that you make up.
About the other things you do.
We have a dizzying variety of prepared foods, and we've been making, the recipes have been in the family for almost 100 years. And so these are things that you can't get anywhere else. Ham spread, cheese spread, chicken salad, we call that the big three. We sell hundreds of pounds of that a week, and people come from all over the state looking for it. We do other prepared salads. We have a really smart French lady on our staff who is Paris trained cook. She doesn't like to be called a chef, but she is just brilliant, and we're so fortunate to have her on our staff. And she just pulls stuff out of her hat.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. So, for instance, this is something that she's done.
Yeah, we're going to make one of those takeout items. What is it that we're going to be making?
We are going to be making what we call a Weep and Willie. It's one of our kind of our signature sandwich. We make it with our barbecue, a slow smoked pork. And the Weep and Willie is an homage to, if I may say, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Okay.
Because
Don't give it all away yet.
Hold that thought.
We're
Hold
going
that
to take
thought.
a quick
I'll
break,
hold it.
and then
I'll
when we
hold
come
it.
back, we're going to make this amazing dish right next on KSBI.